Hello everyone, nice to see you. Hopefully you got some of your fingers around Day Tripper. Don't forget, it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't worry if it sounded a little bit dodgy. Just keep moving through it and trying to hit the right strings. It doesn't need to be fast, you can just play it slowly. In today's lesson, we're going to put the 4 chords we've learnt so far together in a song. So let's revisit them. You've got E minor, your first and second fingers both on the 2nd fret. You've got C, which is 3 in a row. First finger, 2nd finger and 3rd finger. 3, 2 and 1. You've got G, full on G. You've got your 2nd finger, then your 1st finger, and then both your 3rd and 4th fingers both on the 3rd fret. That's G. That's quite a full on one. And then D, 1st and 2nd fingers both on the 2nd fret, and then your 3rd finger in the gap on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. That's a D. So we've got E minor, C, G, and D. Again, don't worry if they're not perfect. Just try and get used to the shapes. Just try and get your fingers down. Try and get the tips of your fingers on the notes. Try and move your thumb. Try and get your thumb in a comfortable position. Make sure your thumb's not doing anything crazy, not like curling round or anything. Try and keep it flat and behind where you're playing. So today we're going to try the song Kids by MGMT. We're going to need a capo on the 2nd fret. So get your capo on the 2nd fret. And then we need to talk about keeping fingers down that are shared between the chords. So in Kids, the chord progression goes from E minor to C, then we're going to go to G, and then we're going to go to D. So to get quick at that, you've got to first, from E minor to C, realise that your middle finger doesn't move. So you play your E minor, and then this 2nd finger is in the exact same place, so you've got to build the rest of the chord around that. Try and keep this finger down. You might still have to move your thumb down or move it over a little bit, but try and keep your finger down. So E minor, your thumb might be here, and then C, kind of move over slightly or move it down slightly, wherever it feels good. Everyone's hands are slightly different, so you've got to find a position that's good for you. Then for G to D, your 3rd finger is in the same place, so this finger down here. So try and not take this finger off. It might want to come off. Put a little bit of pressure on it and try and keep that finger down. G, maybe try and first move these 2 fingers down, get them in place, then take your little finger off. G to D, this finger stays down, your 3rd finger. And then for chord progressions like C to G or D to C, you've got to start trying to move 2 fingers together. So from C to G, try and move your 1st and 2nd fingers to where they start the G chord, so these 2. So practice moving these 2 fingers together. Then you've only got to worry about 2 fingers then. And then from D to C, completely different chords. This is a D, this is a C. You want to try and move your 2nd and 3rd fingers up to where they start the C chord. So this shape is the same in the C. Don't take your whole hand off and go 1, 2, 3. Practice for a little second, moving these 2 fingers up to here. Might confuse you, you might want to turn your fingers, but it's the same shape, they just move up. That might take a little bit of practice, but yeah, spend some time doing that for a few minutes. And then it's 1 bar of each chord. We're going to play E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, and then D, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, then C, 2, 3, G, 4, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. Does that chord progression 3 times, so E minor, C, G, and then D. That's 3 times. And then the 4th time round, it's E minor, 2, 3, 4, then C, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 bars of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then G again. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you've downloaded the music, you can follow along with the chords using the sheet. That'll be an easier way to do it. So first, let's just try that progression, strumming down, trying to keep your fingers down as you change. Let's try that really slowly. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So E minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. C. 2, 3, 4. G. 2, 3, 4. And D. 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. C. 2, 3, 4. G. 2, 3, 4. D. 2, 3, 4. E minor. 2, 3, C. 2, 3, 4. G. 2, 3, D. 2, 3, and then the fourth time around, E minor. 2, 3 to C. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then G twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That just repeats throughout the whole song, so you can just practice that the whole time. If we look at the music, we've got two notes that are tied together. These are called eighth notes. It's basically two black dots that have a line that connect each other. They look like this. Whenever we see eighth notes, we strum them down, up, and we count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So whenever you see those eighth notes, we know that we're going to go down, up. And yeah, we haven't strummed up before, so when you strum, you want to make sure it's all from your wrist. Relax your wrist and try and count along when you play. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's like a flick of the wrist. Try and get your wrist moving at the same rate. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You're not tensing up, you're trying to be like really relaxed. And then for every bar in kids, we're going to strum 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if you're getting to grips with the chords, try and keep that strumming pattern going while changing the chords. It might be a lot to think about. The secret is to just not stop. Just keep your right hand going, even if your chord's not there. Let's try that to the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, feel free to simplify that if that's too difficult with the strumming pattern, but give it a go. Let's try it at the full speed. This is what we're aiming for. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, that's going to be quite fast, so work up to that. Take your time getting your chords faster. Focus on trying to move two fingers at once. Okay, if you're still with me, now we're going to learn the riff from kids. Get the music in front of you and try and follow along as you play. We're going to look at the tab while we do this time. So we're going to start on the third string, and we need our first finger, and we're going to play open and then the second fret on that same string using your first finger. So open and then two from the capo, open, 2. 2. Then we're going to go to the second string, and we're going to play open, and then the second fret on that same string using your first finger. So open, and then 2, 2 from the capo, open, 2. Then we're going to go to the second string, and we're going to play open, and then the second fret on that same string using your first finger. So open, and then 2, 2 from the capo, open, 2. Then we're going to go to the second string, and we're going to play open 3 using your second finger. Open 2, open 3. Make sure you got the right string. So third string, then second string. Open 2, open 3. Then we're going to go to the first string, and with your first finger, we're going to play open 2, open. So far we've got open 2, open 3, open 2, open. And then we're going to go back to the second string and we're going to play the 3rd fret. Then we're going to play open on that same string. So far we've got open 2, open 3, open 2, open. Then 3 on the second string. Then open on that same string. And then finally it's 2 on the 3rd string, and you want to use your first finger. So that whole first riff is open 2, open 3, open 2, open 3, open 2, 3, 4, and then 2 on the 3rd string. So it does that 3 times, but the second time round you don't play the 2 at the end of the riff that we just did. So the second time around we're going to go. We're just going to play an open. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third time round we bring back the 2. And then the fourth time round there's a different riff which goes open 2 on the 3rd string. Then we're going to go to the second string and play open. Then you go back to the 3rd string and play 2 again. This is all with your first finger. So open 2, open 2. Then we're going to stay on that 3rd string and we're going to play open 2, open. Then we're going to go up to the 2nd fret on the 4th string. So far we've got open 2, then down a string, open, back up to the 2, and then open 2, open on the 3rd string, and then 2 on the 4th string. One more note, drop down to the open on the 3rd string. So that whole thing. It's a lot of opens and 2s, just using your first finger. But honestly, if you're using the right fingers and you understand how to read tab, get the music in front of you and try and look at the music while you do it. It will help speed up learning things in the future. So the whole riff goes. Give that a go to the song. It doesn't need to be fast. Just try and get the chords down and play a bit of that riff. In the next lesson, we're going to be learning an A minor chord and learning some strumming with Bob Dylan's Knocking on Heaven's Door. So head to that video now and don't forget to like and subscribe.